Alright folks, welcome back. So I took a break from Crew 2.0. I came back and Black Market is getting ready to siphon back all the surplus gold and credits from holiday ops. As expected, but we're behind schedule for about a week, so the prediction wasn't too off, but it's most likely due to the new patch 1.12. So it is pretty much confirmed, about 95%, that this vehicle, the WZ-111 5A QL, is going to be one of the offers for this year's Black Market. It is a skin version of a 5A. Originally it had a little bit more alpha and a longer reload, but practically the same mobility, same armor, same view range and concealment. A little bit better concealment actually, it's a skin, than the 5A, but they change it to the same stats as a 5A, just with a skin. There is an animation for the gun barrel, for the muzzle brake actually, where the lights, or for the eyeballs, light up. So the eyeballs light up when you fire the gun, which is pretty nice, but half the time you don't even see it. So here it is. The eyeballs light up. That's pretty cool, but is that worth like 20,000 gold auction? I don't know. So it's like the Type 59 gold. It's pretty rare. It's only cosmetic. It will siphon up like 2 premium tier 8s. So for auction, I don't know if it's like 25,000 gold or something, but rare skin. So we'll take a look at the stats. They also buffed the original stigma of a tier 10, the T22SR, originally called the CP or something, but haven't seen one of those cheater vehicles way back when. So it's a Rampage personal mission reward tank. But back then, Rampage was like a separate mode, similar to Frontlines, but nobody played it. In order to get that vehicle with personal missions, you basically have to cheat and have your clanmates or teammates, whatever, and help you out. Basically, everybody boosting each other to get that vehicle. It got heavily nerfed, and there was a stigma of a tank. Ugh. So let's take a look at this vehicle first, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the random offers. So it is practically a 5A. It's not a premium, so no premium tier 10s. I think it is a premium on the Chinese server, but who the hell knows what kind of cesspool that server is. It's like you can buy the Waffen trigger off E100 if you want, or even the 279. Fuck the personal mission, you can just buy it. It's just whatever. So it's a prototype of Object 111. Improved frontal armor, hard-hitting main gun. Alright, so basically there's a Qilin, however you pronounce it, a phoenix, a tortoise, and a dragon. So Qilin is like a unicorn dragon or something. I don't know, it's like a dragon, but when you think of Chinese vehicles, dragon is obviously a good symbolism. It's like bears for Russians, or lions for British people, or crackheads for Americans. You know, all the good stuff. I would love a crackhead bulldog. That would be hilarious. But this vehicle is practically the same as 5A. They nerfed the stats of the alpha. They increased the DPM a little bit based on the reload time, but originally the stats were a little bit different other than the camouflage rating. So a little bit different in terms of the alpha, but the DPM were about the same-ish. So here is the original stats from 1.11.1 or 1.11.3, but taking a closer look, you can see the original alpha was 560. Takes a little bit longer to reload, but the DPM was about the same. So armor was the same, health was the same, mobility was the same, traverse was the same, camo was the same, view range was the same. The only difference is the alpha and the reload time. That was it. So there are some benefits to have a better reload. There are some benefits to have a better alpha. So give or take, but now it's all the same as a 5A, so just a 5A with the skin. Now, is it worth 20,000 gold auction? It's not all gold, but then again, the black with the gold is like not a bad combo. It's like the Steelers, right? Well, Steelers are not gold. They're like yellow, but close enough. So not a premium. Same armor loadout, same crew compartments. Yeah, it's practically the same weak spots. The commander and loader cupolas, and the lower plate, obviously. So it's it's a 5A with a skin. So give or take, but I don't have enough gold or not enough credits. Maybe I can get like the IS-2M that was originally leaked, sort of, quote unquote, for like 3,000 gold. That's actually pretty worthwhile. But otherwise, these whale prices, not for me. Not even close for me. So let's take a look at the T22SR, the original Stigma of Rampage mode, I think that was called. So you had to cheat to finish the personal missions for that mode. It was quickly reverted or scrapped, whereas only a select few had it, but yeah, no decline. I'll do it later. So they buffed the DPM, so it's a little bit better now. Originally had like 2,200 DPM, so they buffed it a little bit. Buffed the handling of the traverse, so traverse a little bit faster now. And otherwise, the armor is still the same. View range is still the same, 400. The only downside is this thing has armor, like a lot of armor. So here you can see it's like a 257. So it's sloped downwards. It's only 80 millimeters, but it's sloped heavily downwards. So side scraping, it's auto bounce. You have to shoot the hull, the unsloped pike-shaped hull front. So yeah, imagine a object 907 on drugs, practically. So commander cupola, loader cupola, very small, practically not exactly a weak spot. So very small target. You don't even think about it. It's a very small target. So shoot the upper plate, or don't even think about shooting the triangular lower plate. That doesn't work. So they were saying this vehicle for like 20,000 gold. Obviously, that's kind of pay to win. But then again, if it's an auction, yeah. So who knows? I think it's a red herring. They actually buffed this vehicle just to throw people off. It's like, ooh, this vehicle getting buffed. Is it going to get offered? Maybe a red herring, but still has the fucking trollish side armor. So fucking goddamn insane. So who the hell knows? But you can reverse side scrape with this thing. Yeah, fucking fucking broken. Reverse side scrape. Yeah, wow. So I highly doubt this vehicle is going to be up as one of the offers for gold or credits. It's not going to be for credits. That would be insane. It's likely going to be for gold. It's likely going to be like 20,000 or something. So very pay to win if it's actually this. That's the case. So I highly doubt it. But Charlemagne got a nerf in terms of stats. So it's only likely going to be on sale. I doubt it going to be in the black market. So it's a tier A British heavy tank. Brett. There's a Charlemagne. It got a DPM nerf practically, but oh, it's still garbage. Aim time garbage, accuracy garbage, penetration is garbage compared to the T-34 heavy tank. DPM's garbage. It's a little bit faster than a T-34, but it's not as strong in terms of turret armor. It is bouncy, rounded, but give or take. So we'll likely see this thing as a premium on sale, not likely offered in the black market, so to speak. But there are a few hints or speculations about what's in black market. So there's obviously a Chinese server exclusive trailer, if you will, where I don't know. You can take a look at it. I'll put the link, but there's nothing important from that video. From the original trailer, there was an equation. It's differential equation. It's like calculus squared practically. So I forgot it a long time ago. My DFQ is not that great, so whatever. But from this equation, if you solve it, there's a 215 and a 1A3. So likely a 215B, 1A3 maybe. But yeah. So for those who are waiting on the fudged 155, who knows? Who knows? And this was the original nerf to the gun, if you will. So they changed the alpha for the WZ-111 QL. They changed the stats of the T-22 medium tank from gold price to 2,000 or 22,500 gold. So maybe it's going to be on offer. Likely a red herring. They're preparing the K91 PT and the Panzer for Battle Pass or Expedition, quote unquote, version number 2. Also, the off-clearance Panther is another contender for the black market, so maybe we'll get to see that, but still waiting on the IS-2M, maybe. And the Charlemagne obviously gets the change, so nothing about the other Panzer. I forgot the 50 something, the fast reloading timer thingy. Let's see. They also got buffed with that vehicle. They buffed the DPM of the, I forgot the name. They call freaking German medium with the rapid firing 90mm. There's also premium, a lot of freaking, there it is. So this thing got buffed. So the standard Panzer got buffed to like 2,500 DPM. So like I expected it. The original 2,000 DPM was kind of wonky. Now it's a little bit better, but the penetration is still meh, and the alpha is still meh, but it fires rapidly. So maybe give this thing an autoloader would be a little bit better, but it's a normal one-shot firing gun with gun depression, no armor whatsoever. So don't even think about the armor values, but it is fast. It is pretty fast. So like a light tank with a lot of DPM and some health, but yeah, give or take. It's not a pretty looking tank though. It's like a gigantic water tower of a turret design. That's also oscillating too. That's interesting. It's like a crevice. It's like a baking pan. All right. So yeah, there we go, folks. The QL for, oh, never mind. Also, there was a skin mentioned for black market. So this is the E50 skin with a particular design for black market, likely to be one of the offers, but it has a raven or black market symbol with the MG42 and a searchlight, yada yada. Fire extinguisher, maybe, but a Tommy gun with a drum mag, a Chicago typewriter right there. But yeah, why is there a Tommy gun? There's a normal modernized RPG. Yeah, it's okay-ish skin. Originally it had a cross symbol for the German cross on the eyeball, so it looks like a knocked out raven. I wonder if I can find that picture, but yeah, kind of meh. But that's a MG34, you know, separate like unmanned mini turret or encasement. I don't know, but overall, I think this skin is all right. It's not that fancy. It's not that bad looking. It's black, so also they were mentioning of a return of a black vehicle for black market, like a black IS-6 or Bulldog or something, but yeah, blech. No thanks. But yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. So the main feature of this year is the WZ-111 QL 5A, practically. So it's like a 5A with a skin. It does have a shiny animation for firing the gun, but you don't usually see it, so that doesn't matter. Unless you're being shot at it. But then again, if you're being shot at it, you probably don't see it as well. So it looks only cool for some points, I guess. So there are a lot of fancy oriental designs, but yeah, it's alright. I mean, it's gold on some parts. It's a unicorn dragon thingy-majig, so no idea what the hell. But it kind of reminds me, since I'm Asian, obviously, kind of reminds me of this, which was a quote-unquote Judge Judy of the 14th century or something on a Chinese soap opera, if you will. So yeah, his robes, he's a judge, all right, so he's the judge, the executioner, and whatever, the dude, but he wears a black robe with golden dragons on it. So yeah, you can look this up, but that's what it reminds me of. It's not a bad looking skin too. So there we go, folks. Black market 2021. So is it worthwhile? We'll have to wait and see. But unlike the first year where there were a lot of screw ups, we don't know the exact outcome of the offers. So we have the same schedule as everybody else. So unlike the first year where we can actually predict, or not predict, we can prepare from the EU server, from the RU server, because they had their offers first. And we get our offers like 12 hours later or 6 hours later, which give us time to actually get some sleep or have alarms set to wake up and get like this Carnarvon Action X for like 6 million credits, which was pretty worthwhile. But yeah, this year I have no credits, so that's out of the question. And everything's for gold, so fuck. Stupid auction system. But then again, everybody complained that nobody had a strong enough computer to render all the stuff quickly. Nobody had a good enough, specs of a computer to load up everything. Nobody can wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, so who the hell knows. And different time schedules, different time of shift for work. But there we go, folks. Black Market 2021. The initial predictions, mostly the WZ-111 5A QL, but hopefully the T22 medium tank is a red herring. Hopefully that's a red herring. Otherwise, it's practically paid to get a very OP tank that got buffed too. So we'll just have to wait and see. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.